Hello friends, and welcome to another week of exploring the Bible together. This week we are going to be learning a bit more about the relationship of God with his people. We are going to be reflecting a bit more on how we can relate to God and how we can learn a bit more about him. There is going to be some tips, and then we are going to be playing a game. But before we start, as every week, if you haven't watched it, I highly recommend you to go and watch the children talk that we have last Sunday at church. Shannon had a wonderful talk, and she was playing some games and explaining some of the basis of what we are going to be doing this week. So, if you haven't watched it, press pause and I will be waiting for you. Okay, the title for this week is Look Back, Look Forward, and Look Up. How we can explain this to our kids? I came up with this idea that is no completely new, but how about we play a game? So for the game that we are playing, we can play something that is a favorite in our house when we are all in the car waiting or traveling. Is I spy. I spy with my little eyes something green, blue, yellow. So for the game, the I spy is going to have a new level. I spy with my little eyes something that is behind me. So the person that you are playing have to discover something that is behind. I spy with my little eyes something that is forward, something that is in front. And I spy with my little eyes something that is high up in the sky. And when we play this game, and as we play it, we need to try to explain to our kids what does it mean to look back, to look forward, and to look up. For the people of Israel in this week, as we are learning, they are going to look back to the time in the desert, the time when they had problems, the time when God helped them. As they look forward, they are going to be looking forward to the promise of a new land, a land with a lot of food, to finally be free, established, and settled. And when they look up to the one that is the creator of heaven and earth, the one that gives everything, the one that is over all, God. As we play the game of look back, look forward, and look up, how about we try to reflect and chat with our family and our kids in what ways God has been faithful to us looking back. This year, with all the pandemic and all the crisis, how he has been faithful with us looking back. For our family, he has been faithful keeping us safe. He has been faithful giving us a church family that cares for us. As we look forward, we can reflect what is the thing that you want to do. For us, we love the swimming pool, and so looking forward, we really want to go to the swimming pool and have a ball. What is the thing that you are looking forward? It can be something as simple as going to the swimming pool, or it can be for you kids that are in P1 to P3, and for us the parents too, sending them back to school. And as we look up, let's give thanks to God for all the things that he does to us. So, in what ways we can relate and know more about Jesus? In what ways we can know more about God? Something that I really love about the children talk this week was when Shannon was playing the game. Do you remember when she was playing and jumping and trying to figure it out the way without following the rules? Do you remember how it was? It didn't went quite well because she didn't know how to do with the hockey stage. She didn't know how to do with all the obstacles until she stopped and read the instruction. And so she knew what was the thing that she was able to do. So this week, I am going to show you some of the resources that we use in our family and how to follow the instructions. One that is a family favorite is this one, the Jesus Storybook Bible. We have the Spanish and English version, but you can only get the English one. And it's a wonderful Bible for kids when you learn all the things in the Bible. This is a wonderful one. Some of the things that we use, and this is more for like higher level in primary, maybe P6, P7, year 8 and 9. This is a book, Thoughts to Make Your Heart Sing. Some of the stuff that I love, there are some prayers and some poems and some meditations for you to read. And they are really, really wonderful. Thoughts to Make Your Heart Sing. It's only a couple of minutes and you can read the meditation and really enjoy what God has made. And it's wonderful. I really love this one too. As Amelia have been learning new letters in school, we got this one, and it's an ABC of the Bible. It's really simple. You get the letter and then you learn different stuff. It's actually really good. And for little kids and families, this is something that we have learned too, and it's called Big Theology for Little Hearts. But it's really simple. You get Jesus, and then it explains you in one word the attributes and the things that Jesus is for us. There is one for the gospel, and there is one also for God. There is another series, and this is for the Good Book Company. And so they have one that is for older kids, that is Big Tales Who Tell the Truth. And they have one that is for smaller kids, that is Small People and a Big God. This is a wonderful resources too that you can use. If you don't know where to start and how to get some of the books and resources, I am here. My number is always at the end of this video, and if you give me a call, I would love to chat with you more about this and more about all the books, as Chano was explaining, more about the instructions in which we can read and learn more about God. Most of the books that I get it from the Evangelical Bookshop. I am going to put the link in the description, and the Good Book Company. Then we have our church bookstore. I'm going to put both of those in the link, but if you give me a call, we can chat more about those. I guess we come to a close this week. There is some games. Remember, look back, look forward, look up. And I am going to leave with the Bible verse for this week. And the Bible verse for this week is a beautiful verse. It's Deuteronomy 33 verse 27. And this is a Bible verse that is a promise. And as we read and trying to know more about God, this is the promise that God gave to us. The everlasting God is your refuge, and underneath are his everlasting arms. This is a wonderful promise, and this is a wonderful message. The eternal God is your refuge, and his everlasting arms are under you. I probably say it wrong the first time, and you are going to say it wrong 1, 2, 3 times, but the everlasting God is your refuge, is my refuge. And he holds us in his hand. What a beautiful promise. Until next week, we will see again exploring the Bible together. Bye bye.